We've got a number of garden forums where we can help people with gardening advice. Facebook has got to be one of the most interesting, and I love using it not so much for asking questions, but for certainly sharing successes by posting photos. Let me show you some of the favourite plants that I currently have in my garden. Blueberries and rhubarb are an interesting combination, and they work in a symbiotic way to support each other. As the days get hotter, the rhubarb grows larger, and this cools the soil around the blueberries, ensuring they don't heat stress. During winter, the rhubarb dies back, and the blueberries benefit from exposure to colder conditions, enhancing the size and number of fruit they produce. This is one of my all-time favourite trees. It's the white Indian chartreuse mulberry. Now, it is white, so there's no staining, and the fruit's a bit different looking, but it's incredibly delicious and sweet, and about 95% fructose. So the energy rush is amazing after just a handful. Raspberries are coming into season in my garden at the moment, and they are just sensational. If you haven't grown raspberries at home before, you should. They're easy to grow, and there's nothing quite like freshly picked raspberries. And here's the good news. Not only is it time to eat them, it's also time to plant them. One of the most productive areas in my garden is this one, the chicken pen. Now, we've got chickens everywhere. The hens are still clucky too, so there'll be a lot more chicks on their way. And Fred the rooster is feeling pretty proud of himself. Our Facebook page has been an amazing source of advice for so many viewers, and we get so many people who are posting pictures, asking questions, or just interacting with other gardeners. Now, there is one question that was posted that I need to answer. Bronwyn Rogers wrote in saying how much she loved the flower tower story, but she was really worried about the fact I was handling potting mix without using gloves. You see, she'd read in the local newspaper that if you handle potting mix, you could contract Legionnaire's disease. The bacteria often associated with Legionnaire's disease, Legionella longbeachii, is commonly found in all organic materials, and most of us come in contact with this and billions of other bacteria when we do anything outdoors. I personally believe that handling soil, compost, or even lawn clippings with your bare hands is more enjoyable. But if you prefer gloves to protect your hands, then do it. Remember, don't handle dry, dusty organics, as they have been a major concern, and you'll remember that Legionnaire's disease outbreaks have been most commonly identified with air conditioners, not potting soils, until recent years. Make sure your aircon filters are clean too. Now, the thing with this disease is it affects people who've got depressed immune systems, so if you're not feeling well, don't handle compost. It's that simple. If you really need to get out and do the gardening thing, well, do some pruning, pick some flowers, pick some fruit, harvest some veggies. You don't necessarily have to be handling dirt all the time. You know, the thing with these types of diseases is they're caused by a common bacteria, something that's in the soil that we do have to come into contact with. So common sense must prevail. I always use my hands because I love feeling dirt. It's as simple as that, but I always practice good hygiene. I'll wash my hands thoroughly before I head out and eat something or do something after I've been gardening. If you use common sense, you'll be all right. Remember, if you've got any questions, the simplest way to get them answered is to become our friend on Facebook. Now let's check out what's coming up on 9 News.